Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Simon Furman, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron.
Perfect. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. My God, we got a lot that we need to get to. There was something called Toy Fair. I didn't realize there was so much shit going on at Toy Fair. We're not even going to talk about just Transformers. We're branching out. The anonymous gentleman to my right, my God, who could it be? What you need, the next time you have like a sensor bar over, you need to have one for the goatee as well. That would have been a clever, like a smaller sensor bar for the goatee. It's my buddy Tef. How you doing, bud?
How you doing, man?
Oh, doing good. Actually, I'm a little upset. My best friend and I got into a fight. Actually, my best friend and his whole family, they got into a fight with me.
What'd you do?
They caught me sniffing his mother's panties. It was, I mean, come on, we've all done it,
that's
right?
common courtesy.
Well, she was wearing them at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and the whole family walked in. It was really embarrassing, ruined the whole funeral. It was just really bad. With me also today, it's Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
Not cold, but
unlike my best friend's mom.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you. All the way from sunny California, where the bodies don't keep as well as they do here in Pennsylvania. It's Xavier.
Hey, happy impending Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We can do all the sinning we want, right? It's essentially the purge, but for your genitals.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's not the best way of putting it. All the way from parts unknown, it's Corey. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I hope that makes a pre-show. The cat's sitting right there, and all of a sudden he's like, ugh,
I don't know.
I'm like, oh no.
That's all you know. The show started.
Yeah, honey, hand me the cat. I wanted to get this on tape. And that's how old I am, on tape. And all the way from sunny Alabama, it's Kyle. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
My God, there's a little bit of a lag on the video. I thought for a second Kyle was the world's greatest ventriloquist. It was.
It's not even a camera. It's just a JPEG screenshot.
Yeah, lips didn't fucking move at all. My God, someone get this man a dummy. I'll just sit on Kyle's lap. You tickle my balls and I'll move my mouth when you do. That's how we'll do this. Oh, and I'll tell you what, some of the most beautiful stuff in the world you'll find on a little website I like to call Toy.Run. Toy.Run is just, my God, there's just every day there's something new. Cyber Battalion set of 4? Sure, why not? This is the one that got me. I'm going to mute this. This showed up here, I think a day or two ago. 3 days ago. It says right here. These are tank transformers. Let's take a look at these cool little tank transformers. Boom, there they are. So they're very simple, kind of matchboxy. Okay. What the fuck? They're fidget spinners. Transforming tank fidget spinners.
Okay, I want those.
Finally.
Yeah, finally, right? What fools we were. This is technology we should have had years ago. We couldn't see the forest for the trees. God damn.
I feel like this is an act of hubris against the gods.
Right. How?
I want those.
Who doesn't? Who
some
doesn't?
mortal dared combine Transformers with fidget spinners, and someone's going to be smoked.
Oh my God. Now it's only a matter of time before somebody puts this into some weird universal geared 12-to-1 ratio and they end up hurting each other with fidget tank spinner bots. But until that time, you can get these someplace. If I find where
they're on AliExpress also.
Oh my God, everything's on AliExpress. I can't go there I can't go to AliExpress anymore because one time I showed my wife this ridiculously huge ass in yoga pants, and now they just keep showing me tits. So I can't go to AliExpress anymore. Just tits and ass everywhere. I guess I can. Hold on here.
Now imagine if they do a scrounge fidget spinner.
See? Ass! Tits! Legs. That's ass adjacent. Look at that.
Yeah.
Tits.
You make fidget spinners out of those?
Listen, everybody thinks this is King Ghidorah.
Is this
No, this is
AI
King Clitoris.
generated?
What? This is not. I bet some of it's dinner. Hello, lady. Oh my God, we've got a ton of stuff to get to because we had Toy Fair. We had an amazing time at Toy Fair. Did we get to go? No, but it feels like we did.
Yeah.
I know I was just glued to the screen, and for me, this was the fucking centerpiece. Goddamn Onyx Prime.
Yeah.
So
just let me say, Transformers have never looked more like idols than they do now.
About time.
Well, these are their gods.
I'm
Also-
not worthy. I'm not
So
worthy.
why does it take 18 pictures for the first thing of Onyx Prime? 18 pictures of nothing but close-ups and leg shots.
Finger
You have
slipped.
to go 4
Because
or
it's
5 more
fucking
pictures deep
Onyx
to
Prime.
see
You got a
the
problem with
artwork.
it?
Yes, it's 18 pictures of the same thing.
It's just slightly different camera angles. Like the guy taking the picture took another picture when he was 12 centimeters to the left.
I love this because if you go real quick, nothing happens. There's no movement whatsoever.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. The guy literally took like 4 or 5 pictures, like less than an inch apart.
Now, the thing that surprised me,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks so fucking good. But 18 pictures, man.
It turned out that Onyx Prime has a Centaur mode. Yeah, right
That's
there.
cool.
Right there he's in Centaur. He has a Griffin mode. I cannot fucking wait for this. This is, to me, this feels like, I know a lot of people are going to go, no, Star Optimus is the centerpiece of the third. No, this to me, Onyx Prime, this is your centerpiece. This is one of 13.
This is something that's never had a toy before. It's a completely original mold.
Mm-hmm.
This is brand new. It's fresh.
Although his staff's a little bent, but hey, that happens to Transformers of a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is good. I love that wing spread too. That is just that looks so Chinese mythical. It's very
It's like the fucking artwork, dude.
What's that?
The color.
Translated to, it looks like the artwork from the Covenant just
Yeah.
translated to plastic.
All he needs is to
All
be his blue.
spikes and you can't tell if he has legs or not.
Yeah.
Stand like his legs are reared up.
I like how they tried to dummy-proof the box because on the front where it says Transformers Autobot 12 steps, arrow curving to 19 steps to arrow curving third form, so no one gets confused that it's actually a triple changer.
Like some guys out there going like, what the fuck? 22 steps.
You said
Whoa.
12 and then you said 19, lying sack of shit.
Is that head like
Like-
a dragon or more like a lion or?
Mythical beast of yore.
Yes, precisely.
It looks like he has a mustache made of lip fingers.
I noticed that too. The colors on this remind me really strongly of like a more saturated version of the Rise of the Beast Air Razor for some reason. It's like when I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's like, okay, You know how you know how the original Super Mario game, whenever he eats the mushroom, he gets bigger.
Really?
Like-
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. This is like what would happen if Rise of the Beasts Airraiser ate the mushroom. That's how it feels.
Does he have a tattoo squiggle going down his right eye cheek area?
Let's see.
No, that's the horn.
The prototype.
Probably a serial number, maybe. I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
totally going in my
that's
Beast Wars collection.
That's exactly what it is. It's a serial number going across the face.
Huh. Yeah. Would it look nice with a scar?
What a bold artistic choice that is.
Pinch
Oh,
me,
it totally
Am I
is.
dreaming? This
It
is so
totally
freaking
is.
cool.
Man. Going over.
I like the
the-
horse leg just on his shoulder, kind of like the horse is mounting it.
This
Well,
the face, the head, and everything also really reminds me of like a villain character from a Power Rangers show.
Who's like the dude from the I
Fucking
can't
legs
believe I-
over it. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Hands from Washington. Scott's the kind of freak that knows what I'm talking about.
oh yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
feels very.
Don't bend over for a horse. Kind of-
It feels
feel
very
good.
bad guy
Yeah.
sword to me.
I like how the head in the robot mode totally has that Deathsaurus vibe and Voltron vibe with like the animal right there in the eyes too in his robot mode.
Thomas, he can't be a bad guy. He's a prime.
Ah, yes.
Going
Like
Of course, I
Shockwave.
forgot there are-
None
I
of the
forgot there
primes
are
are
no
bad
bad guy
guys.
primes.
Going over to the chat, Belushi says, that man has a bald head. Dwayne March says, I would say good morning, but it's not feeling so good. Hello, Aldo. Onyx is definitely a must. He's one of the ones I don't have a custom of.
Yeah.
Noah Schmaltz says, looks like an Elden Ring boss. Love it. And Belushis,
Yeah, it does.
by the way, I got to tell you this. I was on a podcast with Belushis on Saturday. I spent some time with him, Phoenix, Ninja Bill, Ugly Wretch, all of them fantastic guys. Belushis starts to tell me a story that at one point, I'm not going to tell the whole story because you need to hear it. At one point, Matt Barry turns to Belushis and goes, motherfucker! And I was like, my God damn, what a great story. Matt Barry called Belushis a motherfucker and makes me love. I already loved Belushis. I didn't think there was any more room in my heart for love for Belushis. And then he hits me with that, and my heart grew 2 sizes too large. And then I had to go to the hospital. But it was all because a little change. You've got Matt Barry in your heart. Well, no, look again. That's Belushis. You know, it's, yeah. God damn. What a man. What a goddamn man.
To get it all out.
Yeah.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a goddamn man.
I'm mighty good, man. Let's see. Belushi says, I've got a bunch, but I love
Oh
that.
shit, that person behind the specs was Tef all along.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What?
Woohoo. Moving on from Onyx Prime, we've got the Transformers Devastation 2-pack. I was really assuming that this blue car would be the Chug Wheeljack mold just because that's what they used in the video game. Nope. Ended up, as Ugly Wretch pointed out to me Saturday, ended up using the Run-Amuck Runabout mold. And I was like, okay.
Which I've been saying.
Looks like a
for
punch,
months.
counter punch robot.
yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
Can't find Ramjet. I'll take this one now.
Oh, man. They give him monkey swords.
Yeah.
I know. Let's look at the fucking weaponry. It's just like, hey,
holy shit.
doesn't this guy rock null rays? Yeah, he does. But what's
But
better than
also
null
he's-
rays? How about 2 curved scimitars?
Fucking
Guys,
The swords from Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Just
I just
up-
realized the joke, and it was. I feel stupid for not realizing it.
Monkey swords?
It's Optimus
Okay.
Primal wearing a Ramjet.
They're swords that belong to a simian. They're scimitars.
Fuck me.
Simon.
This show's over. I'm done.
We're done.
Catch you never, losers.
Cool
Thomas, that
story,
was
I
such a
guess.
groaner. I'm surprised Olsen didn't hop on to make that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just looking at them like, what? Oh, and I just realized, oh my god, that must have been
could've
that
said
must have
simian
been
card.
somebody's idea.
Mm.
That
My
had to
God.
be someone's idea.
My God, I want to buy like 8
Take
of these.
7 of these
Right?
because
Yeah.
I need 2 to repaint in the runabout. Run them up. because they didn't fucking put them out.
I fucking love, like, I need 7 of these. I need to army build these so fucking bad. This is not fair, man.
G1 Viacom.
Oh.
Is this which okay, so what color, like what number is this for Earthrise Seekers now? Is this the 10th color version?
I mean, you want to fucking stand still and count the grains of sand on a beach? Fuck.
Okay, so there's the original Earthrise Seekers.
He's gonna do it. He's like a fucking vampire with knots and shit. He can't stop counting.
It's got to be number 10 at least.
Hey, look at the sword on this one, Thomas.
Oh my god.
I did the quick math. The G2 ones, the G1s, the cone heads, and then you got the 5-pack one. It's 11.
Oh, it's 11. 5-pack one.
I mean, are you gonna count like the
okay,
Tetra
the Trap Builder one.
It is 11.
No, we said Earthrise mold, buddy.
I know, but I mean, the Earthrise and the Tetra Jets, the Siege, they share a lot of engineering. Does that count?
Dude,
no.
I don't think they do, Scott.
Okay. No. Thank you.
They're
Thank you for clearing that up for me, Kyle. In the most
pretty close.
in the most hurtful way possible.
I literally. Okay, let me explain. I transformed both molds not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same.
Okay.
I think that
they don't
think
have
that
any engineering.
I'm just gonna sit over here and talk to my therapist about you on Friday.
I think the Earthrise Seekers are actually really similar to the original Classics ones. They're just larger. Yeah.
Could you get away with this runabout, runamuck, repainting it for a Transformers Prime Viacon?
Honestly, I don't think you could. If there was any other figure that I was going to use to make a Viacon out of, other than the actual Viacon itself, it would have been the Cyberverse Bumblebee. That RID. That RID Cyberverse, that sequel to Prime that they made. The Bumblebee for that was very Viacon-like. So I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. I would say, let me bring up a picture of that if I can find it here. Let's go to eBay. It's probably the best shot we have. Cyberverse Bumblebee. Like, you don't think about it because you're looking at it. That's Bumblebee. There's too many of him. Yeah, but a can of black paint and a new head, and that would make a decent Viacon.
Cyberverse.
I only have one Transformers Prime Viacon, and out of all Transformers I have, that is like the smoothest rolling Transformer in car mode.
Let's see here.
I've been thinking the RID.
There's way too many.
There's so many. Is it Cyberverse the one that was after RID?
RID was the one that came after Prime, and then
okay.
Yeah, I think this one
Cyberverse
kind of happened after
maybe
that.
Maybe it's RID. Yeah, okay. It is RID Bumblebee.
It's this one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Like if you take a look at that, I know this is the 3-step, but
the vehicle mode checks out.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. It's very similar to
not just that. Vehicle. Fucking take a look. That's his chest right there. Look at that chest. Tell me that's not a Viacon chest.
It is quite similar.
Yeah. Let's see.
I would have gone maybe with the recent Cliff Jumper. That was the retool of the Rescue Bots Police Cop.
Oh yeah. The lines on the vehicle mode are very Viacon. Yeah.
Let's see
I think
here.
So.
Night Ops Bumblebee. There we go. Perfect. That's what we need to find. I need to find a robot mode of Night Ops Bumblebee. Let's see here. Search Night Ops Bumblebee. There you go. Fucking take a look at that. Look at that chest.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a fucking Viacon. That's a goddamn Viacon. Extra 5% off with code DASCOCOL2025. Let's see here.
Get it?
Oh my God. Let's see here. I loved seeing fucking Carnivac and Iron Fist.
Oh,
Dude.
yes.
Yeah.
I had Carnivac as a kid. I loved him.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's bring up some better
I'm
pictures.
so happy.
Let's
We
bring
need
up some-
like the power armor that goes around it. Like,
Yeah. God damn
They
it.
didn't even fucking try with Carnivac.
love the color.
Like the other ones are like, oh, we're gonna blend the shell of the inner robot. It's like, nope, Carnivac. It's just the inner robot.
Yep. Let me just go to Hasbro
It's
Pulse here.
fucking ugly, and I love him.
Let's see. Where are we at here? We are at 15,800 backers. Ooh. Getting close to
there.
those
Do we have
nunchucks.
the nunchuck stick?
Not yet. Not yet. We got just the one tier, but I want to say that the nunchucks are either 16 or 18. So, I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close there.
I think the nunchucks are 16.
I think so. Here, 200
I
more.
wasn't
Come-
aware-
Kyle, you can fucking chalk up for
Fire
200.
lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah. Brand.
I wasn't aware of this until very recently, but apparently there's some kind of like disagreement people have with the name of Jaruga. They're,
No.
like mad.
No. People are getting upset about shit that doesn't matter. Not in
Yeah.
today's world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
don't
these
say,
Transformers fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Wildfire
it just
repaint?
Oh. Here we go. I've got better pictures now of Iron Fist and Carnivac. And yeah, I get it. They
Damn,
didn't.
I love that Iron Fist.
I love that Iron Fist. That's a goddamn nice Iron Fist. And yeah, they didn't really try with Carnivac, but they really didn't have to either with the Weird Wolf.
it's a four-legged beast mode. They're all the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that Carnivac, man.
Yeah.
They both look so good.
Mhm.
When they're actually available on Amazon, I'll buy them.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
now I want a pretender shell for him.
What were the other two called that animal pretenders? There was
Catilla and
There was the Warthog, wasn't there?
Yeah, there
Catilla
was.
and
Snarler.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. And they actually, I remember them, like, you know, late G1, but they still had everything about them that was quintessentially Transformers. You know, mono leg. Not awful engineering for its time. They're okay. They
Yeah.
were pretty good.
No, Carnivac's a sweet piece of ass. I fucking love that figure. That's looking so goddamn good. So goddamn
This
good.
gun looks exactly the same.
Iron Fist. Iron Fist. Though, I agree with Kyle. Fucking Iron Fist is the hero of this. It is.
It sucks that I'm going to own that mold twice before I own actual Hound.
Man.
He looks so G2 to me.
He does. And I love the fact they gave us the little light former cannon. That was
Yes,
nice.
that's what I'm. Well, that's right. He is. He is a G2.
What the fuck
isn't
is
he?
going on right now?
What do you mean?
I'm being called.
Yeah, Xavier just sent us an invite for the Good Morning Cybertron call.
What the
We got a
fuck?
man down. We got a man down.
Hold
What
on.
is going on?
Let me see if I
Did
can
we
just.
miss Xavier? Fuck.
Okay, hold on. I didn't realize he was gone.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. Let's call Xavier. Calling in 3, 2, 1. Let's see here.
Okay, let's see.
Fingers crossed. This is amazing radio. I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
This is fantastic.
Wild Kaiser ever get a repaint or?
Yes!
always had them?
Really?
Rescue
Mo?
Force. Okay. 4/6 of.
Hey, he's calling. Fuck.
He's calling me too for some reason.
Yeah, me too. He's calling everyone.
Do we hang up and
He's
answer?
done, Xavier.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to hang up and answer. This is ridiculous. Hold on here. Close. And Facebook. Call back. And allow. This is great. I love this. What the fuck are you doing, Xavier?
Oh my God! It cut out, and then it said I don't have permissions on my headset anymore.
Are the other people? Okay, hold on here. Who all was here? I gotta add everybody in. Thanks.
Jesus, that was weird.
Hold on here.
What's happening now?
Okay. Okay, we got. Okay. We've got 4 of the 6 back. I keep hearing my voice. Okay, I think I gotta add Corey back in. Call.
Oh no. Because you had to fucking. Oh god.
This is. I'm blaming you. This is all your fucking fault, Xavier.
Yeah, Kyle, this is all your fault.
What's happened? Are we back? Why am I hearing 3 different calls?
Whoa.
Okay.
Hello.
Hold on.
We're still live. Please tell me we're live.
We're completely live. Everybody's enjoying this.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. Salvagus, mic up. Put your fucking earbuds in, whoever you are. Why am I hearing myself talk?
I'll say exterminate.
I'm not a robot.
That's you, isn't it, Thomas?
I'm not a goddamn robot.
It's you.
It is not.
I think it's Tef Tef.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, it is Tef Tef.
The echo? What?
We can barely hear you. I think it switched over to a different microphone. It might be coming through your computer.
No, my computer.
Do I sound like a robot?
I can't understand anything. I guess now's a good time to. Oh shit! Hey, that fixed it. All you had to do was leave.
Am I good now? Do I sound like a
What
robot?
about now?
Oh, it's so much better. I said that fixed it. All you had to do was leave.
It was all fine on my side.
I bet it was.
Am I good? Do I sound like a robot anymore? Hello?
What the hell? I talk about Wild Kaiser repaint and everything goes to shit.
Anyway, yes, there was a Lio Kaiser repaint. It was called Rescue Force, but they left out his arms. It was. He had no arms to speak of. What's that?
Didn't you have like clamps or something? Or
He had
pincers.
You're right. He had tiny little clamps. Tiny little clamps. Anyway, going over to the chat, let's see here. Dwayne Marsh asked the question that we all ask, is this your Bumblebee? Belucia says, Carnivac's head should turn into stakeout to maximize the weirdness. And he also says chain claw. I think that was the name of the pig. Dwayne Marsh says, Pulse really needs to use a different background color for their pictures. Tef Tef says, this is the joy of live TV. And Dwayne Marsh says, echo, echo. My God. Let's see here. We've talked about the Diaclone.
So Carnivac's gonna have like a headmaster?
Yep, you can see it right there in that pic.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
That Iron Fist you could repaint to like a Captain America because it's using the cylinder almost like a shield.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that because Captain America sucks.
Yeah, he's armed to the teeth now.
Which Captain
this is
America
U.S. agent
sucks? I like Chris Evans.
Belucia says Chainclaw was the bear. Dwayne Marsh says Chainclaw is the bear. So it's nice that we get all of the what do they call them? The past, present participle. Yeah, good job. Oh my God, there's Triptychon. Jesus, we've talked about Triptychon to death.
Want that.
I like the new color scheme.
Yeah.
The darker one.
Oh shit!
Did they modify the Triptychon? I saw a picture with like super tiny wings in vehicle mode. I never saw that in the original one, I think.
The only
it's got them.
Oh yeah, the original has the tiny wings. It does.
Okay.
The only thing that I know is that they're fucking with the collars.
Maybe because of the colors they show more.
They also explicitly said that they re-engineered the hips so they're not going to break.
Yeah.
Too late.
This, I saw this and I went, I don't know how to feel about this because this is fucking great, but Is this just a re-release with ankle tilts of Sideways from Cybertron?
I feel
Sir,
like
that is
it, yeah.
clearly Noise Maze.
I want it, and I hope they do
Yeah.
Soundwave from that.
Like, I'm fucking thankful as all get out that...
I want Rat Bat like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rat Bat.
You know what I'd like? I'd like them to do... Remember BotCon did the sweeps with using this one? I'd like to see BotCon sweeps in Gen Select.
Does that,
that could be
Cyber
a
Planet
thing
key actually work, or
It
is that
does.
just for show?
This is... from what I understand, the people who have seen this, this is the same goddamn mold with ankle tilts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, doesn't
Well,
look like it.
you can't really put too much effort into perfection, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing
It was already pretty
got-
good.
It really made the rounds. I mean, fucking Sideways, Noise Maze, BotCon. Within the span of like, I think 2 years, we saw 4 different repaints of this mold
Yeah.
alone.
We got the Rat Bat. We didn't get Serpentor out of this, though, did we? That was...
No, that would have been nice.
Serpentor was
the
the
next
Calvin
spiritual.
Johnson Megatron stealth bomber mode one.
That's...
No, it wasn't. It was the
Flying Wing.
It was the Generations 2010, 2011 era Scourge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's those. Yeah, there was those boomerang-shaped flying wing sweeps.
Yeah, the only difference that has been seen in this, some of the paint apps are like on the wings aren't quite as nice. Ankle tilts and the clear plastic is gone.
A good thing.
Yeah.
No.
Helps differentiate it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting to see that they've just decided to go back to releasing old figures but slightly modify them. That would be
like
Missing
really
links
missing
version?
link treatment.
I want to get the original Sideways.
It's like they're literally just doing the missing link treatment for everything now. It's just like, oh, ankle tilts. That'll improve it. $50.
They could be getting to the point in the company where, like, you know what? We made pretty goddamn good toys 15 years ago. Let's put them out again.
We're getting to a point in the company, all right, but we'll talk about that later. We got pictures of Excellion. Okay.
Yep.
It looks good.
Looks good. Looks very
yeah.
good. I'll be happy with that. And they gave us a couple pictures of Perceptor. It's just the Studio Series Perceptor. The big thing with this was that it comes with a ram horn that seems to be its own unique mold. And that makes me sad. Because I don't want to buy all that for this.
Is it has a space for cassettes?
What's that?
Well,
Does it have a space to hold cassettes?
I don't think it does. I think it's based off that. I think it's based off that scene where they're fighting in Blaster's tower.
Run, Blaster, save yourself.
That's it.
No way,
Okay,
no
Perceptor,
way.
you weenie. We'll get somebody else to tell us that the wounds are fatal. You go ahead. You spit out that line. Your job here is done.
Rat Bat and Ram Horn. Okay, he has 2.
Yeah.
Thank God I
scene in
didn't.
that movie.
Thank God I didn't buy Perceptor ever.
Yeah, they
Somehow.
really want to sell the Perceptor. Everybody's going to buy it for Ramhorn and Rat Bat.
No, shit.
Well, now you want to clear plastic because a bunch of people are pussies apparently.
Wasn't there a version of like Perceptor they used the cassettes as like slides that he looked at?
I don't remember that.
Not that I know of.
That sounds supremely familiar, but I can't remember.
Well, okay, I think that actually was a feature in the original toy, yeah.
Like, yeah, he didn't have anything as a actual microscopic glass slide, so they just inserted some cassettes as like the slides he would look at.
Yeah.
Holy crap, a Scorponok.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Scorponok later. We'll talk about that. Let's see. We kind of talked about everything here. The only two new things to talk about here in these images: Vortex. This is our first peek at Vortex.
He looks good.
What a
Looks
sweet ass
great.
looking Vortex.
I was sure it was the MMC version of it when I first saw it.
If I didn't already have the MMC Vortex, I would get this.
I will
I
get
don't have
this.
the MMC Vortex, so I'm
still
going with
getting
this.
this.
I
What a
got
nice Vortex.
I
So
think
that means they're going to be making Bruticus like complete.
it looks that way. It looks that way.
I hope so.
I think the side of the box even says something about 1 of 5, and you can see like Bruticus.
Mhm.
Yeah, right there.
So I have a question. I
Sweet.
have a question about this design.
We're
Okay,
waiting.
so do you see that little hole in the middle of the chest there? Does this guy come apart and turn and attach to an armature like the other combiners
I'm
do?
willing to. Yeah,
Probably.
I
I'm
think.
willing, yeah.
I think all of our combiners from here on out for a little while are going to be skeleton combiners.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make them cartoon accurate. That's pretty much the best way to do it.
Yeah.
For $25 a pop.
So now that so if an Armada character has minicon ports on his arms and legs and torso, and they're all occupied by a minicon, is he a combiner now?
Yeah.
No.
No, I think it
According
makes
to
him
this-
a drug addict.
Yeah.
According to this standard,
That's so powerful. Just falls over fucking dead. 5 minicons on a body is like fentanyl. It's just.
Vortex needs to be voiced by Eddie Izzard.
Ooh, I do want Eddie Izzard, but as a Transformer. But honestly, I'd want, if they were ever going to do Last Stand of the Records, I want Eddie Izzard to voice Overlord.
Yes. I just love that scene with Eddie Izzard, the orange thing, and he does the thing from Dad's book. They're breaking into put all the bits in there on this side.
I'll tell you what, if you want to see a really good performance of Eddie Izzard, there was a remake of The Munsters. It only lasted one episode. It was a pilot, right? It was called
I vaguely
1313.
remember that.
Right, it was called 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
God damn it, I remember that.
Yeah, it was the guy from Sliders, Jerry O'Connell. He played Herman.
Yep.
And he just looked like a dude with a bunch of scars around his chest. Portia de Rossi was fucking Lily Munster, and Eddie Izzard was Grandpa. And he played Grandpa so fucking evil.
Well.
It was incredible. There was this one where he turned the next door neighbor into a slave by dripping blood into a bunch of cookies that he took over to him. And there's this great scene of like he goes over there and they go, "Oh, cookies." And the neighbor goes, "Come in." And he goes, could you rephrase that in the form of an invitation? Being a vampire, you can't be let in unless you're invited. So come in as command, not an invite. He goes, could you rephrase that in the form of an invitation? And another great little-known TV show. Who here remembers a TV show called Bullet in the Face?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Transformers.
No. Eddie Izzard played the bad guy in Bullet in the Face. And he was fucking great in that. Absolutely great. Bullet
Remember?
Oh, go ahead.
You remember, I watched when I was younger, me and my mom. Remember American Gothic?
No, I never watched American Gothic.
Oh, it's really good. If you ever get the chance to, it's really good. The town sheriff is actually the devil.
Ooh, nice. Going over to the chat, Belucia says, Chain Claw is a wolf now, like Carnivac. Oh, God, I just fucked up my head again. Technical Jim, are we still doing listener questions? I need some recommendations for a brush-on primer and if I should use paint thinner for tester's paint. Boy, I'll tell you, a brush-on primer, myself, I like just... Here's the thing. I like cheap paints. If you treat cheap paints nice, they'll treat you nice back. But you have to know how to use them. I would say the pavement gray from Apple Barrel. That's usually what I use for a primer, and it works really well. I like my figures to have like a darker tone. I don't like them to be bright. As far as like tester's paint, I wouldn't even know where to begin with tester's paint. Anybody here that does customizing want
Use
to?
thinner.
What's
I
that?
just use a black Sharpie permanent marker on something.
Use thinner 1-to-1.
Thinner 1-to-1. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do 8 drops of paint, you use 8 drops of. I think it's 8 drops of thinner. 8 drops of paint.
See, whenever I use my airbrush, I still use the Apple Barrel paints. Some of them you can't do this with. Some of them the paint just weirdly separates. But some paints I like to use rubbing alcohol with because it's really nice. Because if you mix them, if you thin them down with the rubbing alcohol, You just spray it on, and like by the time you get around to the other side of the figure, like from turning it, that's dry and it's ready for another coat. But sometimes that doesn't work. I just use, from that point, I just use water to thin down my paints. But this apple barrel stuff, it's like really, it's like 50 cents, $1 for a bottle of it. It's fucking craft paint, you know, that you get at Walmart. But if you paint it on, it's fantastic. And then you seal it with a Krylon matte, it works so well. So fucking well. Hold on here. I've actually got something I painted up with that. And I didn't even do that good of a job, but I'll fucking show this off here. But holy shit, it's Pete.
Hola! I told you I'd be on in a few minutes.
Indeed.
How's it going, Pete?
So here we
Hola!
go. This.
Oh, the Cloud City.
Yeah, this is a 3D printed cloud car. And I used apple barrel bright red for this. Sealed it with several fucking coats. Sealed it with a primer. Not primer, but Tester's Clear. And then here is some 3D printed, hold on, his head just came off. There we go. Some 3D printed cloud car pilots to go along with it. With the apple barrel paint on them. Hello, sir.
You know what I never noticed?
What's that?
If you turn a red PlayStation controller upside down, it looks like a cloud car.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were holding a PlayStation controller, like a custom one, because if you turn it, yeah, it looks like a PlayStation controller from this end. A really big one, but yeah.
It's huge one, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh shit. Hold on here. Another here.
They look like small Crocs to me, but
This was painted with apple barrel craft paints and sealed. This is just the fucking, well, shit, hold on here. Wait, I've got this too. God damn. I've got so much. This was painted with apple barrel paints and sealed with Krylon.
Yeah, apple barrel's actually pretty good. I've used it a few times on some of my figures that none of them are out now, but
Who's that supposed to be?
Oh, this is supposed to be prototype Convoy. So this is like the prototype Optimus Prime, and this is his trailer. So you can get that. You can 3D print that off of Mav's MAVS, Mav's little website on Cults 3D.
Prototype Diclone Optimus, right?
Yeah, I think so. He just calls it Prototype Convoy.
Yeah, I was looking. I'm like Convoy, and then I saw the colors. I was like, oh, Battle Convoy.
Mm-hmm. Kind of, sort of, not really.
Not Battle. Powered Convoy.
No.
Powered Convoy was the blue one.
Yeah, but no, this is like they had a prototype Optimus Prime. They actually made it out of fucking wood, and that's what it looked like, kind of, sort of.
Hey, I made a GoBot out of wood once. I mean, I was only 10, but you know.
I think I made a laser beak out of cardboard and a mayonnaise lid. So,
Pete, are you gonna go get soup soon? Because we'd love to hear your opinions about egg noodle drop soup from other people as you get groceries.
I already ate the egg drop soup. It was very delicious. I get mine from about, I think, like 10, 15 miles away.
Right on. Going over to the chat real quick and then finish it up. Dwayne Marsh says, figures I get a second hot shot for customizing an Excellion comes. If you knew the amount of times that has happened to fucking me, like I'm afraid to customize anything. Let me tell you about the Carnivac custom that I finished up about 5 weeks ago.
Scott, using that logic, where's your Beast Wars Neo Unicron?
We're not allowed to talk about that. Anyway, Belushi says, I got Perceptor, a double pack with Blaster. The slides weren't cassettes, they were just plastic slides. There are cassettes for Blaster, they also called Preceptor on the box. And Eject had Rat Bat stickers. The fuck? And then Belushi also says, rubbing alcohol is really nice. With tonic water. Jesus. Anyway, good luck, my man. Good luck. Let's see here. Going back over to the chat. Not to the chat, but to this. We've all seen this toy before.
What's Pete's thought on the Vortex?
Oh, I think the Vortex. Look, I'm mad. I'm very mad because I was like, I'm not picking up any of these uh, new combining figures because I already have the combining wars, and most of them are pretty good. And then I saw the Vortex, and I'm like, damn, I want it so much now. It looks amazing. That's got to be, as far as the alt mode is concerned, that's got to be the best looking mainline paint job alt mode I've ever seen. I mean, it's been about what, like 30 years since we got, and I don't think we've ever gotten a mainline helicopter that looked that good.
Yeah, that's true.
Tomahawk was pretty good. No, I think Tomahawk was pretty sweet.
Am I wrong for wanting a repaint of Alpha Bravo from this Vortex, even if he's just standalone?
I don't think so. I mean, if you like, I liked Alpha Bravo. I didn't love him. I have him because obviously, that's what came with the set or whatever when you got it. You had to, wait like 6 months for them to make a proper who was it?
Slingshot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right out. So I mean, if that's, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
Yeah.
Hey Scott,
Wait,
they made you
5.5
into a transformer.
I know. It's about fucking time. He just needs a little tiny beanie
5.5
hat.
inches.
Thank you.
That's what I was gonna say.
It
What
even-
the fuck is up with the size scaling on this one?
It even comes with a little set of glasses for you to put together and wear. The Alchemist Prime is essentially the 13th Prime of eyewear. Optometrist Prime.
Optometrist Prime.
Shut up.
Thank you. I mean, he looks pretty nice. I like him.
Yeah.
He's a little pudgy, short, fat motherfucker with glasses. I can get behind that. It's probably a lot of our listening audience can.
Looks like Nikola Tesla.
He does.
Needs a harem of fembots with him.
I don't have a harem of fembots. I've got one wife.
Them boys.
I've got a harem of fembots.
I can appreciate that. I can also respect that because I have no other choice. Man, oh man, I like this. I like this. He looks doofy and lovable. And this does look like the guy, like if you go for, what is it, Cyberverse lore, he ends up being McAdam. You know? So this looks like the guy who would end up owning a bar.
What's the alt mode, though? I can't
Looks like
get it
a-
to click on Amazon.
Like a modern Humvee. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it should have been Iron Fist.
Actually, this looks like a Ratchet mold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. The alt mode for sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the blades. When he has the blades combined, they kind of looks like eyeglasses.
Yeah.
Like for us.
I'm severely underwhelmed that he has an Earth Jeep mode for someone called Alchemist Prime.
Yeah.
Looks like Transformers Prime Ratchet vehicle mode.
I would have preferred a Beaker, but yeah, okay, yeah, Jeep is good.
He could. Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. It's just like name invocation. I was like, maybe a Perceptor mold would have been more. It's a Jeep.
Well, it's a science vehicle at best, maybe.
A brazen head mode would be too obscure for this, right?
Yeah. Listen, you're going to need a lot of cargo space for those raw materials to do alchemy with.
That windshield looks just perfect.
Also,
where
what
it's
part
not
of
too dark.
having big glasses has shit to do with alchemy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be for, I don't know, if you follow alchemy at all, it could be for anything like magnifying or subtracting through heat, because the thing I keep thinking of is like the Philosopher's Stone is created through alchemy. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And they also have a saying in alchemy that if you are
Equivalent
a true alchemist, not equivalent exchange, that's made up for the anime, but one of the actual true sayings in alchemy is turning air into gold proves you are a true alchemist. So, there's a lot of things that we take for granted in history that are built around the science or pseudoscience of alchemy. And I'm like, okay, did they do anything to invoke that with Alchemist Prime? And it's a It's a fucking Jeep with a pair of folding glasses, and I'm like,
Also a $25
okay.
toy for children.
Yeah.
He needs a mini-con named Alphonse.
Listen, we're going to sell you this toy, but it's going to have a little pamphlet about Hermes Trismegistus in it, okay?
Yes,
So
of
I
course.
need you to
Yeah,
read-
sell that to a bunch of white, God-fearing parents.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If they made the glasses like the Emerald Tablet, and these
I was just
transparent
gonna say
pieces were
that.
green,
Instead
Man.
of using these, having these two little plastic accessories, just give him a transparent green emerald tablet.
Fuck me.
yeah,
They don't even a fucking nerd. I've not
Yeah,
experienced
yeah.
it.
Kyle's
mini-con.
fucking right. It's-
Oh, speaking of anime crossovers, you think
Kyle's
Xavier will
never
get
right.
a you think Xavier will get a Full Metal Alchemist Transformers crossover?
I mean, at this
No.
point, anything's fucking possible, but probably not.
If they do it, it better be the little girl that transforms into a dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the closest they've
It's the only
done
one
to
that
anime
Fucking
so
saddest
far
scene in
is
Full Metal right there.
Too bad it's
The-
not canon.
They've done Naruto, and I'm pretty sure they think Naruto's the gateway to other animes.
Oh my god.
So as long as Naruto sells well, they'll probably do other ones.
With
Like,
a
Dragon
little,
Ball Z should be the absolute easiest thing to do.
with a little remolding, couldn't this be the brother that's the Knight figure, the Knight guy? I don't know what the names are. Yeah, I don't. It's been a long time since I watched Full Metal, but a little remolding, this guy could definitely be that figure.
You could definitely do Ryo-Oki that actually turns into Ryoko. That'd be easy.
I think though I've
You
read
are-
someplace
You
that
are asking a lot.
they have no intentions of using these figures for any remolds at all because they are the 13. You know,
It's horseshit, because I guarantee you Studio Series Megatron, which they refuse to show us, will be Megatronus.
we got to wait until we
Now-
forget about Fallen.
Now, I understand that these are their own unique thing, but there isn't any rule saying the skeletal structure can be reused to rebuild around these guys as a new mold. Because that's how we got a lot of those movie vehicles. Like Gigawatt from the Back to the Future was just a sideswipe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And
Yeah.
fuck, I mean, the Ectotron was just fucking hotspot in an amazing fucking re-engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
They
yeah,
didn't really-
it's ruled out exactly that these designs will never be touched again if that's what they want to stick to. Okay, I understand that. But the skeletal structure is still up for grabs because they have a lot of things that they can save money on by just going, this guy already turns into a Jeep. Let's just reuse the bones on him to make him into the Ratchet again, or Ironhide, or whoever.
I could see that. Holy shit. I was not expecting these to look this nice. These are the Matchbox Transformers.
Oh,
These
man.
have no fucking right looking this good.
You know what's funny?
yeah.
Is that these molds are already on the shelf as these exact Hot Wheels. Like you could go to Target and you could find these exact cars on the shelf just as Matchbox toys, right? So I have a friend who I work with who is probably going to be blowing up my communiques at any minute about these.
No fuck. God
Are they like
damn, that
budget
goes hard.
sized or deluxe transformer sized?
Yeah, these are deluxe, right?
I haven't heard one way or the other. I hope they're deluxe, but
Nope.
a lot of people who saw them
Or
kind of said, no, they're Matchbox size. But these seem a little bit
Jesus
too
Christ.
intense to be Matchbox sized.
Can you get back to the first picture? Just the wide
Absolutely.
shot.
Where would you find these? In the Matchbox section or Transformer section?
Transformers.
You put
Okay, so
exclusive
right
to Hasbro
here,
Pulse.
under the arrow, you can see Alchemist Prime. Those look a lot bigger than Alchemist Prime.
Well, by God, I hope you're right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not buying them otherwise.
I want these to be deluxe size too. I'm with you, Kyle. I
got
will
a
get
new
these.
Junkion and a person to be on the Velocitron team.
I'm telling you what, these look fucking.
The paint job looks great.
Oh my
Well-
God, it's so fucking good.
I'm starting to get the suspicion that these are actually metal, like Matchbox Hot Wheels are.
Oh, if they are, man. Oh my God.
If they are, man, they're gonna cost an arm and a leg each.
You're crazy, man. You're
Yeah.
so funny.
No, this.
You actually think they're made of metal?
Yeah.
What are the
Nah.
names of them?
They're painted.
I mean, you can paint metal, Kyle.
You can paint metal.
We have that technology.
Yeah, but Hasbro's not gonna.
It's not
I want
Hasbro
those.
alone though. This time it's Hasbro and Matchbox.
I don't know. Look at the stippling
I
on those
don't think
pipes.
Hot Wheels and Matchbox are the same company.
That stippling
That's right. Two different companies. You think Matchbox is going to say, "Hey, we're okay with you doing fuck all with our license without us having any consent to it"?
I'm not sure Matchbox and Hot Wheels are the same company.
That's
cold touch when you
exactly.
get 'em.
Kyle, are you having a stroke, buddy?
No, I think you're not understanding me, fucker.
I think you're not understanding me. You think if they lend Matchbox to Transformers, Matchbox is going to say, "Yeah, do what the fuck ever." We
Hot
won't
Wheels,
have any
you
say."
fuck.
Matchbox
it's your boner
Hot
machine.
Wheels.
Leading the way.
What? Just because I say Hasbro, you don't think I mean Transformers? Kyle, your move, your witness. You want to call Tef Tef to the stand? Go on, Tef Tef. You're on the stand.
The rest of us
Don't
are
mix me into
silent.
that.
I fucking love this. This is great. Oh my god. I think these might be some metal. I don't think they're going to be 100% metal, but I mean, if you look at the stippling on those pipes,
Yeah.
that kind of looks like die-cast stippling.
I hope these do well where we get more.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking love this hot rod with the skull on the chest.
Oh yeah, the skull's great.
Oh,
Scott's boner machine.
This is
I don't
boner machine.
I don't like the fact that you just used the phrase Scott's boner machine and meant it. it's good god. I need
Scott, you know what I want for you more than anything is another Matchbox Parasite vehicle.
Oh
out of
my
this.
god.
Yes.
Oh my
Pipes on
god.
the head.
Matchbox Parasites. We'll get those whenever Haley's Comet comes back, and I'll be dead. Oh man, I'll be 86.
I'm just saying, it's just like, hey, look at that. They're doing it again. They're going, hey, Transformers and Matchbox, let's do this shit. You know, it's like fucking Paper Unicron could happen.
Because Optimus Hot Wheels sold so superb thing. Like, what was it, like $100 for a car, or just Optimus Prime, the Hot Wheels version?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
God,
No, that
damn.
went for.
I hope those are not going to be selling at that price point too, and be rare. I never saw the friggin' Hot Wheel Optimus Prime ever, anywhere.
No, that's because it was online only.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Unless you're talking about like the exclusive Matchbox Hot Wheels version of Optimus Prime truck, which was non-transforming.
No, the transforming one, all metal, small, Hot Wheel sized.
I think you could only get that one online. I think that was online only.
Was it Hot
But
Wheels
this-
or Matchbox that did like did like the Beast ones? I remember I had like a two-headed dragon car. It was pretty cool.
Oh, no, I think I know what you're talking. Screecher's Wild, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Screecher's Wild. I know what the fuck he's talking about. There was these. They were Matchbox X cars, or Hot Wheels if you're Kyle. And they came with these little discs. They came with these little discs, and you would wreck the car into these discs, and then once these cars hit the disc, there was like a magnet, and it would click, and they would auto transform. They were like jump starters into fucking gorillas and praying mantises. I got a fuckle. Well, no, I got a couple. I'm
Show
sorry.
title?
I was thinking I can't think I can make that the show title. I got a fuckle. I got a couple of Screecher's Wilds that I fucking adore them. There's one that I always thought Mantis 99 should have because it turned into a fucking praying mantis.
Shit. That sounds good too. Now, I would love it for these crossovers for Matchbox and Transformers if this Skull guy was the Autobot and the Excellion looking guy was the Decepticon.
This
just
is-
to fuck around with people's expectations.
If I get this in my mind, he's probably not going to have any character bio or headcanon. This is just the Punisher. that's who this is.
You're not
no,
far,
you know
you're
what?
not
Because
far off.
You know what? Because this is a hot rod vehicle. I'm not saying exactly hot rod, but the artists that used to do like those cracked out designs for graffitiing. He was called Ratfink. Remember that?
I remember Ratfink. Yeah.
Yeah. So in my mind, this is Rat Trap.
Yeah. There you. Oh. Heading over to the chat, Dwayne March says, it's okay, there's an unproduced Transformers GoBots figure called 911 that I'm going to turn into the second hotshot. I wonder why they never made a Transformer named 911. Interesting.
Probably because the emergency services line was just like, you can't name your toy after that.
I was trying to call my robot. Dwayne March says, my Cronus is supposed to be deluxe, so the scale is out the window, hanging by its toes. Belushi says, my Cronus could be a combiner of a few mini-cons. I mean, he could, of course. He won't. Technical Jim, look at the fist holes in these Hot Wheels bots. If those are 5mm, they're probably going to be deluxes. Like I said, I hope they're deluxes. I don't want them to be tiny. I want them to be deluxes. No. And Dwayne Marsh says, I have a Lego version of the black Matchbox Transformer, but it's yellow. This was a lot of people have been praising this line. This is the new Cyber World toy line. This line is a fucking disappointment. I was so fucking disappointed. Let's talk about Scorponok. They actually made Scorponok in the prototype collars and then made him suck.
Yes,
oh,
it's
come
my
on.
first Scorponok.
This is just G1 Scorponok with some simplification. This is
I just don't think this is aimed for us. It's for younger children.
I want it to be for me.
It looks like it could have been my poor man Scorponok.
Come on, Scott. Look at that. He's got the G1 brickification all over again. You're not happy about that?
Man, no. No. I'll tell you what. Hold on here. TFW. Hold on. Before we go here, I'm going to take a little side trip here. Let's see here. Third party. They let's see here, and we are going to look up. I got made fun of for calling it Scorponok on the other show.
As you should. As you should.
It's Scorponok, but Scorponok. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, I forgot to put. Oh, just this. Search this forum only.
What other show did you get made fun of for that?
Well, I was on Ugly Wretch's channel. That's okay. They're sweethearts about it. There it is. KOG1 Scorponok. And I'm saying it that way. I'm not saying Scorponok. Yeah. I'm saying
people seems to be saying it that way.
Scorponok. These guys are fucking making a knockoff G1 Scorponok.
Yeah.
And Black Zarek. So you are going to be able to get a KO Black Zarek pretty soon without the GPS.
As long as he has the K.
But back to this. Fuck.
Yeah. I honestly looked at this and it looked like was it Energon Scorponok?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
This kind of, I mean, the head looks like Scorponok.
It's
vaguely
way more construction-like.
Yeah, the vaguely construction, like they mishmashed features from both Scorponoks and then simplified it to. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't like it, but at the same time, I do like it, and if the price is right, I might pick it up.
I love this, and the whole thing with construction theme reminds me of that version of Devastator that was also Scorponok.
To transform him, he just falls on his face. Hell, shit, so man, I do that all the time. You don't see anybody slapping a Decepticon logo on my ass.
Actually, no, but we love you all the same.
So he pretty much transforms like was a double punch, except without bending his legs up.
Yeah, but this is a brick, and I don't fault it for being a brick because G1 Scorponok's never coming back. You're never going to see him again.
It's pronounced Scorponok.
My bad.
Scorponok, the legs could move.
Zarek.
This guy has, he has the cool colors. He has the brickification. He has more accessories. I don't see this as a loss because you have outlets. Other people are just like, what? This is just G1 brickified Scorponok. with a giant ass chainsaw and a really cool tail whip sword.
But I gotta chime in here. Belucius goes, "It was me. I felt terrible, but it reminded me of a guy saying scaffolding. What a nitwit, buddy. Honest to God, Belucius, I thought it was hilarious. I don't live to be made fun of, but I allow certain people to do it. And Belucius, you're allowed to make fun of me all you want because I know it's with love in your heart, man. So
honestly,
Thomas, you make fun of me, I will hunt you down.
No, I was gonna say honestly, Scorponok doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when somebody mispronounces the word foliage as foliage.
What the fuck does that?
Did you
I've
see?
met people who do that.
Did you see in his robot mode? It looks like he's got a speaker on the side.
What?
On one of the other images.
I think people would have been like less pissed if he was double punch. What was it? Double punch, I think its name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a Legs and Sound toy for a child.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't know if you've noticed this, but all the toys we have are for children.
For children.
Yeah.
Kyle, do you smell copper right now? Do you taste bacon when there's no bacon? Are you having an aneurysm, boy?
I can't believe how angry. I can't believe how angry. Kyle, I'm going to give you the name of my therapist. You talk, he'll listen. I think it would do you a lot of good. His name's Chad Tavius. And like in all seriousness, my therapist is like, yeah, I don't want my son playing football, but I like, here, let me show you what I did this weekend, Scott. And he like brings up his phone. It's me playing guitar at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Ohio. I fucking love it. It's like, and there he is fucking playing guitar in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what your therapy session paid for. Thanks for the insurance money. So let's get into your issues. You fucking
Were you
failed ass
supposed to be
bitch.
having a session with me at the exact same time you were at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Doc?
No, Chad, that's not his real name. I'm not going to give his real name out, but no, fucking Chad Tavius was great.
It's Corbin, Doc.
It's Chad Tavius.
The mainline Transformers we get are for ages 4 and up.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lie, so that everybody's like, "Oh, we don't make them for 4-year-olds."
That's a lie
We make 'em for kids.
that's a lie that Big Plastic tells you to make more
I've
sense.
not seen one kid buy a Generations toy ever.
Big.
You don't
toy.
live where I live, then.
Oh my god.
Just think we all have toys.
You remember how crap Iaconus was because he did the exact same thing, except you had to insert a piece into his ankles to make him complete Iacon mode.
Look at this. Look at this piece of shit.
That's bad.
Look at
That's
this.
Iaconus was even worse because he didn't actually like turn into anything recognizable.
No, and yet the first opportunity I saw him, I bought him because I knew he would never materialize again because he was that awful.
Could you imagine this motherfucker walking through the jungle like a prehistoric jungle?
Well, there's almost no illusion whatsoever. That's just Grimlock walking
sideways
and then
with a bit of a squat.
Yes.
Thomas, I don't know what you're talking about. All I see is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Grimlock says, "Kitty, go mew mew."
Well, I mean, that is kind of the way he talks, Corey.
If they would have,
this Grimlock makes it even worse.
If they would have made a way for the legs to slide back a bit, it wouldn't look so bad. It wouldn't look great.
There's no salvaging this. It's just horrible.
Thank you so much. Milk makes me throw up.
Honestly,
version of them.
Do you remember, Pete? You're as old as I am. Do you remember?
I'm older than you.
Yeah, that's just by a little bit. This is true. Do you remember whenever you'd get a robot as a kid, but it was just a toy robot? It didn't have an alt mode, but you were addicted to Transformers, so you'd try to fuck something up to make it work, right? This is that. This is that, and they're trying to sell it to us.
Look,
This is
it
equal
looks-
parts amazing as well, just because
it's
it's not
hubris
in the
again.
main line.
I like the robot mode. I'm not gonna lie. I like the robot mode. I mean,
The
with
robot
a little,
mode looks good.
If they would have just honestly, this mode wouldn't look quite as bad. It looks kind of goofy. This looks fine. This kind of looks like a construct box.
This is the B team effort,
But
definitely.
with a little bit more bits on it. The other mode, if they would have made a way for the waist to swivel to the back of the T-Rex, then it wouldn't look quite as bad. It would still look a little goofy and kiddified.
I need to jump in here.
Like it a lot better.
I need to jump in here real quick, Pete, because my wife needs to go upstairs, but I need to ask her. Honey, the next time you see me face down on the ground with my ass up in the air, would you slap a Decepticon sticker on it and tell me I'm in alt mode? Yeah, she said okay.
How come it's Decepticon and not Decepticon?
Wait, come closer. Who do you want to dress up as? I mean,
tell her I said hi.
Oh, Pete says hi.
Hi, Pete.
Tell her I said hi.
Oh, Corey says hi as well. Hello, Corey. So okay, so
tell her I said sup, bitch.
The sexy spider lady, Black Arachnia. Yeah. Ooh, and plus you're black, so that works out great. I love you, baby. So give me that. Give me some of that spider puss.
So if you're ever walking in your kitchen,
bitch? Oh, Xavier says sup, bitch. Yeah, she did.
So if you
she was in the room. She went, and she gave like the anime heart. did the little squat. I fucking love being married to this woman.
Yes,
Thomas. Cool as hell. I'm so happy for you. I am.
I thank you, Pete. I'm happy for me too.
One of us had to find happiness.
I didn't think it would be me. It was.
Well, I'm glad it was you.
You'll find someone.
You had such a long
horrible
stretch.
Women.
Oh my god, just horrible life things happening to you on top of women. Such a long stretch. I'm so glad it's. Hopefully it's gone and not just like a little. Here's a nice little pause. Now let's get back to business thing.
No,
we're not going to think about that.
Yeah,
You don't want to air your dirty laundry or anything, Scott. But you remember that one Tinder date that stole your wallet and ran away?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The goth chick from Indiana, PA that took $300 out of my wallet. Yeah. That was a real thing. So it was this goth chick, right? And I saw her online and I thought, oh, what the fuck, right? So I messaged her on Tinder and she didn't have a car. So I went and picked her up. And here's the thing. I'm going on a date. I'm trying to actually make this a nice date because this girl's kind of cute, right? So I don't fucking know, like, where we're going. I've never really been to Indiana to do the restaurants. I don't know what we're going to do. What seems like a safe amount of money? If we end up going to a really nice restaurant, maybe seeing a movie, doing something afterwards, right? What's a safe amount of money that I can have? Because I want to pay in cash. Cash looks so much better than a card, right? I don't know why. This was my thinking. And I thought $300. $300 is a safe amount of cash. So I pick her up at her place, and I go, hey, I just need to get some gas because my car was on E. Hey, I need to get some gas. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to go here. And it was the thing. I have this bad habit. I would keep the money in like the dashboard of my car in a money clip. And I just pulled out my card to pay for the gas. Well, I go up to the pump. I put it in. I start pumping. Out she fucking goes. And I think, oh, well, maybe she has to go. I get in the car. The fucking money clip's gone. $300 fucking goodbye. Right? Yeah. So fuck that. Fuck me.
What a funny story.
Yeah.
So she just saw it and she's like, maybe I'll just run and take it.
Yeah, I called the cops. I don't know if anything ever happened. I never got the money back.
No.
Yeah.
Indiana cops? No, they spent it on blow.
That's some really fascinating behavior, though. It's like there's some kind of a deficit in a person like that where they don't understand that what they do potentially has consequences.
Well, I mean, that's Johnstown, baby.
But you said it was Indiana.
It was Indiana, which was surprising. I bet you lived in Johnstown.
Doing the look like you at the time. Where's my wallet?
I was pissed. I was pissed because I didn't have a lot of money at the time.
Grimlock. By the way, do you think this will ever mayhaps get a Beast Wars repaint as Megatron? Because I do see the T-Rex head on the armband.
That is true. That is true. We got so many Megatrons this time. Here's your Bumblebee. Here's your Galvatron that turns into what is supposed to be a dragon.
Yeah, I think.
I love how all the beast modes are just tuck the legs, have them on their fist, and pop it out.
I do the
Got
same.
the
It's called
Zardoz goatee.
Time to Peg Scott doggy style is what.
Scott, do you come with blast effects? Because you could.
You sometimes, if the shit's real good, I
Just a
do.
match, and he's farting, and
I love how this is Mirage and not Starscream.
That's Mirage?
That's
look at the
Mirage.
head. It's
No,
Mirage.
I had
That's-
no idea who this was.
I thought it was a weird I thought it was like a weird Starscream with a funny looking head. Because they redid Galvatron's head, so I didn't think that And then I found out it was Mirage. I'm like, what?
Mirage is turning
you
into
know what?
Okay.
And they're like, oh,
I
the red harkens back to what does the red harken back to? When he was a Diaclone figure? I don't remember his robot mode having red.
This is the trifecta, though. Mirage is he was a car in G1, he was a boat in Energon, and now he's a plane.
But I saw the Autobot emblem on the shoulder, and I was just like, who's a plane? Who's a weird Veritech fighter style plane? I was like, is this Broadside, but with like a white paint scheme?
Fucking Quinjet.
Is he pulling from rides?
It does
of
look like a
Beast where he can
Quinjet.
transform into anything he wants.
You know
So
what?
you said Mirage, and my mind is just like reeling now. It's like they made Mirage this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So
it doesn't
Trying all
look
the
half
mode
bad. It
transports.
looks kind of bad, but
No,
there's
it's
certain
bad.
things. I don't know.
It's like
I don't know, there's
55% good. It's not half bad. It's close.
It's out of the between the figures we have just seen and this one aside, like the little figures we've seen so far, I don't know. I think this one came out better
This is
than the other ones. There's only one figure in this
absolutely-
line I really want, but it's
this is absolutely unique, but it is such a fucking like chaotic like.
it's weird.
Is it chaotic good? Is it chaotic bad? Because you say Mirage, and I'm like, yeah, Pete Davidson, a car, whatever, right? It's like I don't fucking think anime fighter jet.
Yeah, that's what and I think that's part of the reason I want it, because now it's like I have the other Mirage. I think I got it from Scott, who got it from you, Xavier, like 1,000 years ago.
Oh my god, the fucking Kismet, because Scott talked about that video before you showed up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit. Yeah, I did.
Can we name this episode Kismet?
Yeah, sure. What the fuck? Let's do it.
So
now.
I was
I'm
gonna
down.
say something really interesting. Well, I thought it was fascinating.
Get ready for boredom time. I'm fucking with
Yeah,
you.
I guess so.
Jesus,
Everybody's saying
Jesus
this
Christ,
looks like
Scott.
everybody's saying this looks like Mirage, and like this is literally G2 double clutches color scheme.
Okay, that just adds another layer of confusion now.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
the only thing that looks like Mirage is the head,
You
and
know-
that's
Yes,
I didn't even pick up on it until I read it was supposed
Because
to be Mirage.
you do know that we just seen a version of simplified Cyberworld Scorponok in his prototype colors. Now you're saying, well, actually, now they're invoking a G2 color scheme with Mirage here, and I'm like, oh my god, who's mixing and matching all the paint schemes? at
Belucius,
Hasbro?
Yes.
over in the chat, Belucius brings up a good point. He says, Starscream is a Mirage repaint with a different head. I just give up. Do you think Core Class Noah had anything to do with this Mirage?
Oh no, because no one ever got that fig unless you ordered it online.
Yeah.
Good luck finding them.
You know what you could repaint this into, since they're doing the Godzilla X crossover? Repaint this into the Garuda.
This is okay. I know it's not the same franchise, but I am seeing a core fighter from Gundam here. Like this is the
Oh yeah.
the
I see that.
abdomen piece of the RX-78-2 Gundam. If you fold it up just one more time into a brick.
It does a little. It does look
Yep.
a little bit like a core lander or a core fighter. Yeah.
Why can't we get Transformers from that? They got some good vehicles and shit.
I think we
Fucking-
kind of are.
We
Wasn't
are
there
getting
we
we are getting a crossover with Gundam. We are getting a Transformers Gundam crossover. Now everybody was going like, I want this, I want that, I want the other. Me, I'm the only guy sitting here. I want the two fucking Gundams that were ripped apart in the fucking cell in the Transformers movie.
Yeah,
I
those
remember we
two.
discussed
Yes.
that.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are what the fans have named them.
Yes, and they look like they look like a what are they called?
Oh
the
no,
86
they
movie?
the '86 movie. There's two ripped up robots in the cells,
and they look like Rick Diaz.
And here's the thing: if you go over to the fucking TF Wiki, they'll tell you exactly what parts. Like people have gone nuts here. We're gonna type in Guildenstern.
And I am correct. They are in fact bits and pieces of a Rick Diaz mobile suit.
So let's see here. Animated copy. Maybe it's
Xavier, you got to agree with me if they're going to do Transformers Gundam crossovers, then they're definitely going to have to do Optimus Prime as the RX-78-2 because he gives that presence.
I mean, that's synergy. Just your main guy with your main guy equals ducats.
Let's see here. Junkions, where is it? The other group of Autobots, where is it? I know that the image is here someplace.
Yeah, I've seen the page before.
Yeah.
I can't
We
believe
talked
I
about it
actually said
before.
that right.
Yeah. It wasn't
Yeah,
even that
true.
long ago we talked about it. We talked about it when we heard about the license.
Here they are.
Yeah, they had some
Yes, there they are. There
funny
they are,
names. Yeah.
Yep, those are Gundams.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is
So-
the. Let's see. Original file. Let's see. Let's see. Does it tell you what?
What mobile suit they're
Parts
supposed to
list?
be?
Yeah, right there.
Let's see here.
One of them has the goof head.
See, edit this.
Little higher. Little higher.
Oh, there it is. Rosencrantz
Yeah,
has a RMS 099
thought it
torso
was a
and head, with the arms from an RSM 117 and the lower legs,
Yes,
and
okay.
the pelvis is an RGM 79R. The RMS 117 is the head of Guildenstern. The RX 178 is the torso, and the RGM 79R are the arms. The pelvis and thighs are kind of original, and the lower legs are an RMS 099 Rick Diaz.
Yep.
So
that's
people
what I
did some research for that.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Mark
this is
II
literally
would be from.
this is literally what like when we had fucking people do
I know it.
original creations all the time. This is an animator's wet dream of what his Gundams look like.
Jesus Christ. They fucking pieced that together from that frame.
Yeah.
Good fucking Lord. You nerds.
Like a veteran of watching Gundam is like people who watch that show are just used to seeing like shrapnel and broken pieces of destroyed mobile suits on screen. They're like, huh, I wonder what that was from.
You give me a 2-pack of this.
Okay.
This would be a everybody would go fucking nuts over this. I'm sorry. Like
These are just Autobot X all over again.
Yeah.
Times 2.
People would lose their ever-loving goddamn shit over this. But what do I know? I'm just amazing. Anyway.
The Mark II chest is from Zeta. Zeta Gundam.
Let's see here.
So yeah, anyway,
Mega
these
Bull.
other core ones. Mega Bull. Who is this?
This is
Who the fuck
Megatron as a bull.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Wait, this is after Ozempic, and this is before Ozempic.
So you noticed like his bull mode. Have you noticed his bull mode? He looks like the perfect. What is it? The most perfect, most genetically perfect pig from Family Guy.
Jesus Christ!
Remember?
Now Megatron
walking
can
on
say something
knuckles,
like a
yeah.
bull.
Yeah, it's like, are those fists? Oink.
This let me tell you what this looks like. This looks like one of those auxiliary Megazords where it just
does.
leans forward on its fists, and then when they need it to be spectacular, it stands up and all of a sudden it's a robot. That's what this looks like.
You're not
Like
wrong.
carrying the
You're
Magna
probably
Defender.
not. You're not wrong, and you're probably not too far off the mark because there was a brief window where Hasbro did hold the Power Rangers license.
They did and did almost nothing with it.
Yep.
Well,
Nothing of consequence.
nothing of consequence we saw, so there's nothing to say they didn't have, drawing, prototypes, whatnot, ready to go. Decided, nah, not worth it. And then just decided, hey, you know what? This will make a good Megatron.
This is fucking pathetic as an Optimus. It's
I'm looking at that. That's got that alt mode has some weird GoBot energy.
This has... Oh, okay, the only thing I like about this Optimus is that this is the one time they decided not to give him a Matrix.
Oh yeah.
Somebody pointed this out. Snarl looks like a fucking junkie on.
Who's
does.
walking on?
Oh yeah. Donkey on colors.
Yeah.
And he's also apparently genetically perfect because he's walking on his fists.
That's fucking junkie on. This
here.
I would like this if this was part of the lore. This is where Snarl was during the movie, on the other side of Planet Junkion.
Mm-hmm.
Walking on his fist.
Walking on his fists.
You look at that Zap Astro Mega ship, it already looks like a freaking transformer that Hasbro did to Zap Zord
Jesus
Ascension
Christ.
Project.
This one.
Yeah, I like the. I get to this and all your this one.
Yeah.
This
I just
Hold on.
I'm sorry. This it looks like a Hot Wheels car.
I've worked with Pete
Totally.
enough. Yeah, I've worked with Pete enough to know how to translate what Pete says because Pete is very religious. He will not say what he's actually thinking, so I will say what Pete's really thinking. This motherfucker.
There you go.
Yeah.
This,
the Peter speak.
You're probably aware that this is actually a reference to the RID series.
Yeah. Then they should have made him a
Yeah.
little bit red, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should have made him
It's a
red,
fucking
but I mean, there
poor
was a
reference.
time when Skybite was literally on wheels.
Poor reference. Going over the chat real quick so we get caught up here. Dwayne Marsh says, I have a Lego version of the black Matchbox Transformer, but it's yellow. I'm going to add the letter P, so it's like Bumblebee's numeral name, so P911. Noah Schmaltz says, what about Tigatron? Sorry. I'm probably getting sick again. Belushi says, Grimlock as lamppost Soundwave. And Belushi says, I got him, Centurions. And then Fat Ass, this is just that one-step hound.
Eggplant Megatron.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when peace wins. I eat too much.
I mean, I fucking love this too. He's the only Transformer that has an eggplant design. So if you ever have an epic battle in an eggplant field, this is your boy.
Yep. This is the guy. Shit.
Grill Master Megatron. He's getting ready to.
Do we have
getting
anything
ready to do
important?
barbecue.
Do we have anything important to say about this Dramatic Capture Series 3 Transformers that we probably already have?
I need that wheeljack.
Is it anything changed, or is it just the figures in a 3-pack now?
I think maybe some slight decos, but I think it's.
I can see. I can already see exactly one difference and no others.
Not worth
because
So it's just the paint.
No, it's the wheeljack seems to have 6 of those rods instead of 5. That's it.
You don't want to know.
Wasn't it Bumblebee that came with the rods instead?
Yeah. Yeah, Bumblebee came with the rods.
Yeah, but there were only 5 of them, not 6 of them.
You don't want to know where the 6th goes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I do. And I don't.
God.
There's a reason why Wheeljack has no mouth and must scream.
Sounds like somebody needs to start an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Missing Link. This was a surprise. We're getting 2 different Missing Link RCs. And
This was
myself,
good.
I prefer the orange one.
Yeah, the prototype.
Yeah.
I prefer the pink one, but I
toy
wouldn't mind
one.
getting.
What was that, Pete?
I said I prefer the pink one, but I wouldn't mind getting both of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting both.
I
Are
don't
they
have-
like a pre-order right now, special someplace, or?
Don't think they are. Not yet. They'd be up on Hasbro Pulse, and I haven't seen them on Hasbro.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either. I've been looking.
I can't believe how much.
Azalea,
I can't believe how much the Missing Link Optimus without the trailer is going for now.
I mean-
it was 70, and I'm like, saved my money. I'm like, I'm gonna get that, and it jumped way up.
Yeah.
Get the KO, man. The KO is like 75 US dollars and came with a trailer. It's fully decked out, painted. Everything is great, greater even than the original.
Man. I love how the face is so severe. Like the face is almost sinister on the orange one. Yeah.
I like the
This
paint
is
scheme
so
of
much
RC in pink, but I like the head of the orange version.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
The Azalea,
Go ahead, Xavier.
the
I'm
Azalea
sorry.
is just so much. Sorry, the Azalea is just so much more what I thought it would be. It's some pinks, but it's orange, and it's not the problem where they were literally trying to make a girl's toy pink like Barbie. They're just like, nope, she's fucking some pink and the rest is orange. And she'll fucking shoot you with a cold, dead stare in her eyes.
The only thing that I don't like about the orange one is the screws on her shoulder, while the other one has like stickers covering them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
I could see them doing an Alita one from the orange one. Like the head is almost the shape anyway, and then all they have to do is add the cat ears to the top of the car mode, and maybe change the colors a little bit. But that would make a pretty decent Alita.
I fucking love that face, because that face on the orange Alita, orange RC. Sorry, you got me, baby. I had a stroke. The face on that orange RC is just so Black Arachnia like.
Yeah.
I would see that. Like Windblade, like the head is evocative of Windblade a bit, like the Kabuki with the painted lips.
I mean,
and everything.
This is gonna sound a bit racist, so I'm gonna say it anyway. But the eyes are very Asian on the orange RC.
I don't see it.
She looks like a fin. She looks like a fin.
Yeah. I like.
Now the next question is like the date at the bottom, 25/36. Doesn't mean it's coming out tomorrow or in 3 months because the date is reversed.
Oh shit! Never thought of that.
She's your pissed Dommy mommy.
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
it's coming out in 3 months.
Hell.
Otherwise, we would have seen videos, reviews, and stuff.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. The blurb of text below the Japanese says March 6th.
Okay.
So it is tomorrow.
Nice.
So it is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody that speaks Japanese here.
It says the pre-orders go up tomorrow. Okay, cool.
Where? Pre-order where?
Probably in Japan.
Below the announcement.
the fuck ever.
I mean, Hasbro Pulse is pretty good about getting the pre-order for the Takara stuff
Big
up.
Bad Toy Store, Hasbro Pulse, Entertainment Earth, all of them.
I wonder if you could swap the faces. Like if I bought them, could I? Because you know what, I like the RC face.
Maybe they come with alternate faces or heads.
I doubt it. It's a missing link thing. We just be lucky if the heads were the same shape under the
that
helmet.
severe cold stare on that pink body. Sure, why not?
I mean, I don't, because you know what, I like RC, but I don't know. There's something about the stare that says I've seen some stuff.
She's saying shut up. It's time for snooze.
You know? I don't know. I'd like the option of being able to. I don't know. Now I kind of want the because I like the color scheme. I like pink. I'm not gonna lie. So the pink and the white speaks to me more than the pink and the orange. I don't know why, but pink and orange seems a little weird. But I mean, that head though is making it for me.
I really hate repaints, but I really want them both.
I really think though they're on the.
I think they're slightly remolded too.
You okay,
Because
Xavier?
look at the bellies. What happened? Uh-oh. Earthquake?
It might have been. You know what that's like, Pete. Pete, for those that don't know, Pete was very famously filming a toy review in the middle of an earthquake.
Earthquake, yes. Stupid me was like, I need to get away from this big, gigantic window I'm in front of. I'm over here trying to film. I have my camera on macro, and this lady comes running out about 100 feet. She comes running out in a towel. I'm like, that lady just ran out, and all you see is a blur.
Yeah.
A blur kind of running across. And I'm like, I really should get away from this window, but I'm going to keep talking to you while I'm standing next to it.
I don't know what. I mean, the monsters didn't show up for a full hour.
Are you sure it was an earthquake, Pete?
Oh, yes, it was an earthquake.
Oh,
it was definitely.
Me and Pete felt the same one, and we're, what, about 400 miles away from each other?
Yeah, I was in Delran at the time, Delran, New Jersey, when it went off, and the floor started wiggling like it was jello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you guys actually do get earthquakes on the East Coast, eh?
Not very often. This one was big, though. This is the biggest.
Yeah.
I've been in like 2 or 3 earthquakes, and usually it just feels like somebody jumped beside you. Like
I slept through the first one.
Yeah.
The second one, I was awake for it. Everything started rocking, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" I thought it was a big truck going right by, and I'm like, "Oh wait, I don't live on next to a highway or a very busy road." And then the third one happened. I was in bed. All of a sudden, my action figure started wiggling, and my bed started wobbling. I'm like, "Oh, another one. Okay."
This one, I was at my mom's place, and everything. This is whenever I realized I was living in the future. everything started to shake, right? It was
Yeah.
just va, and it lasted maybe about 10, 15 seconds. I caught a clock that fell off the table. Like, my mom had a clock on the table, and I caught that. And I ran over to the computer and just went to Google. I was like, what do I do? Was that an earthquake? And I Googled it, and it went, yes, that was an earthquake 42 seconds ago, Scott. Very good. And then I got to work. And at the time I was working, like, where I was at, it was like cinder block walls. I get to work, and there's a fucking crack in my wall from the earthquake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Earthquakes in real life aren't like earthquakes on TVs. There's no loud rumbling. Everything doesn't look like it's shaking.
guys.
You just notice things start moving.
Yes, Xavier.
Hey guys, I gotta go, so I'll talk to you later.
Hey, you okay?
Alrighty.
Peace out, buddy.
Okay.
Good luck with
That's
whatever
it.
it
Bye.
is.
Bye. Well, here's some more bad news. Hasbro's CEO says Trump tariffs could mean higher toy prices soon. Look, let's everybody stare at his orange, stupid, small face. Fuck you.
Well, here's the thing. Trump tariffs is going to mean everything's going up, not just toys. I mean, our food's already gone up ridiculously, and it hasn't gone down at all, despite promises that were made. And now we're going to have tariffs that are going to impact pretty much everything, including our food, because our farmers import their a lot of the stuff they need, including fertilizer from other countries. We're all screwed. I mean, we're talking about toys now. What are we going to be talking about in 6 months? Who's going to be able to afford? We can barely afford our food now, you know? Who's going to be able to buy toys when them tariffs hit and we really get impacted?
Yeah.
I'm concerned about what's going to happen in this country, in Canada. Because, I mean, geez, like, yeah, it's the same concern, but I mean, our money is already mostly worthless, so it's about to get even worse.
Apparently, you don't understand America. Money's. Look, I will tell you this. This is how bad it's getting here in Johnstown. There was actually on the news, the honest to God fucking news. They did a news story about how eggs are so expensive. People in Johnstown are starting to buy chickens.
Yeah. That's not a surprise. We have somebody over here who bought chickens a few years ago when the eggs went up to, what, $15 for a pack of 18?
Here it is. Local news. Local news. Let's see here. See more.
Because it's cheaper to buy or rent chickens than to buy eggs now.
You rent a chicken? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, here you can rent, and over here in New Jersey, you can rent chickens.
That's fucking incredible.
Didn't Trudeau sell off Canada's gold reserves to China?
Here it is. 2 days ago, residents turned to purchasing chickens to avoid high egg prices. Oh shit! The woman that wrote this is an old student of mine. Sweet. She was good. She was such a good drummer.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, the video won't play. As bird flu cases continue to rise, eggs are becoming a luxury item as they are selling in stores for nearly $7 a fucking dozen. Let's see here.
Crazy.
Yeah, people
it's kind of funny that we're trying to get rid of the CDC, and you know, this isn't real, that isn't real, we don't need them, and bird flu, which can spread to human beings, is taking out our food, and I don't understand everything. I don't understand this world. I don't understand.
Here we go. How about this? The U.S. Supreme Court weakens its role in the discharge of raw sewage into drinking water.
Yes, why? I don't understand. You know why they're doing it? I figured it out. As soon as I heard it, I figured it out. Because this way the billionaires, they can get more of your money because you can't drink the water. So now you have to buy more of the bottled stuff.
Our government is literally telling us, go eat shit.
A little brown floaty in your water ain't going to hurt you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. It's called Giardia, Corey.
You get typhoid and the other. Are you kidding me? Look up your history. Read about typhoid and other things and how they were spread. A lot of it through people peeing in the water and people down or pooping in the water and down the way picking up the water and drinking it. And crapping themselves to death.
I fucking had Giardia once whenever I was 22. I was on a hike and I drank water from a stream and I thought the water was clean, but there was a beaver dam about a mile upstream. And I got Giardia. You want to
Yeah.
talk about diarrhea? Diarrhea is one thing. Having to walk around in a fucking diaper because without it there's a hot stream of shit running down your legs is another. And you're just imagine Mike Tyson punching you in the stomach for 3 days. That's Giardia.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be
And
a blast.
There's another one that's like that. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it's quite similar. That you could like if you drink the drinking water in Mexico, you get something called Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah.
Because of the parasites in the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're used to it. We're not.
Yeah. They have an immunity, I think, but
Do not
foreigners
drink.
don't.
Do not drink the soda in Mexico either. A friend of mine made that mistake because what they do to save on shipping is they ship just the carbonated syrup down and add their own water. All of a sudden, the Mountain Dew is making you go poo. And that's my little wheelie rhyme for the day.
Here's the ironic thing: when you have the Giardia and other kind of, you're getting dehydrated, so you got to drink more water. But you can't drink the regular water. Now you have to buy the bottled stuff.
Yeah. Okay. We need to get away from this. We need to get on some good news. Somebody distract me that the apocalypse is actually happening.
Bryce, it's not. Jesus, what is wrong with you fucking people?
What the hell?
I think something.
What happened?
You think You think?
I think something
Just
attacked
fucking
Kyle.
Doom and gloom.
I feel like he is
a bunch of people over 40 who don't understand will kill the fucker if he doesn't get his shit together.
What?
Now that I've said that on live television,
I feel like one, you should probably
calm.
Well, no, I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel like some of what he said is he just enacted what I'm feeling inside. Some of it. I'm not the over 40, but but the rest of it, and also you might want to hide out because you might be on a list.
Yeah, you're on a list now, dude. I want to take time to say that the views of Scott Mort do not necessarily, nor do they actually reflect the views of Kyle in any way, shape, or form. Send the troops to him, not to me.
Yeah, what Scott said for me too.
Enjoy the concentration camp, Kyle. Can we talk about metal cardbot coming to the United States now with the small amount of free days we have left?
On such a personal level.
They're coming to the States now?
I can't fly. I have to take a boat to the Bahamas to visit my in-laws now. In September, Metal Cardbot, who has made the amazing tagline, "Robots sealed in the cards." Robots sealed in the cards. They are coming to the United States. In September, you're going to be able to buy these on Amazon, and I think the most expensive one is going to be like $55.
That's a great thing.
Right on, man.
Metal Cardbot has some of the most amazing figures I've seen, but at the same time, because they have sort of like a rounded edge to them, and also the fact that they have eyes drawn on the windshields, it kind of gives it that kitty vibe, and I know that's what you're going for. So I'm kind of conflicted, but overall, though, I'm glad.
It depends on the line about the eyes. It goes from season to season, I guess, because most of others don't have those.
In the first batch that they're sending over, the police car has eyes and eyebrows, which is weird and cool at the same time.
I like the fact
I've been wanting to get that helicopter.
Oh, that Osprey? Yeah, that thing looks fucking sweet.
Oh,
I've been wanting to get that one for a while now, but knowing that it's coming stateside, the lower price, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
he's a ninja, Scott.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just realized that.
Metal Cardbot, metal in the cart. Anyway, that didn't work either. Apparently, they're releasing the cartoon with an anime dub. Like this big motherfucker back here, that's going to be your $55 toy.
Right? Oh, yeah.
And fucking, there's a pirate. They're changing a few of the
the
names.
pirate is amazing. I've got that one right here. It's pretty fucking great. I love him.
They are changing. They are changing a few of the names. Like Blue Cop is going to be Blue Cobalt, which I can get behind. That's fantastic. I don't want a Transformer named Blue Cop, but I'll take Blue Cobalt.
So that the one that turns into a plane there. Have you noticed from a distance, it's kind of soft focus, looks like Gao Gaigar from a distance?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He almost looks like what's that one you like, Thomas? The Brave there with the jet and the Firebird from the Brave series.
Yeah, well,
almost kind of looks like that was a Dagwan or something.
It looks, yes, it does.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of fire Dagwan-y.
There's a closer shot of the plane.
I'll be honest.
Oh,
This
yeah.
also reminds me of the Power Rangers Overdrive.
Yep.
Vehicles with all the animal bird face thing. This just gives me a bunch of different vibes together. Oh, I love this purple dude. This purple monster truck. Buffalo Crush? Is that what it's called? That dude looks amazing.
There he is. Buffalo Crush, which is a horrible soda.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like it. That definitely sounds like one of the. I'm not big in the card aspect. I don't care about that. But the vehicles
I like
and the robots look pretty good.
You know those trucks in the 80s that were like RC, but like claws coming out of the tires?
Yeah.
Oh, the claw. That's what they were called. It was called the claw.
Yeah.
I used to want one of those.
Well, could you
Don't know why.
customize that into Scott?
Oh, that's
I wouldn't customize these at all. These are perfect the way they are.
Yeah.
That's really good. I like the trailer.
Yeah. That
You
is
know what?
heavy iron.
I'm down for some diversity in my Transformers collection.
Yeah.
And these coming out. Yeah, I'm putting these right with my boys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I like that. It looks like the
pirate ship
ultimate card vault, like him right here. They have an ultimate one where it combines with these extra pieces that I guess are supposed to represent the cards. Like some of the cards can transform and beef them up. I think that's pretty cool. I don't like that it's translucent, but me and translucent plastic don't seem to be friends lately.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you guys want to do let's skip the looky what I found this week. And let's just do, because, we're getting late. We had a lot to talk about. Let's skip the looky what I found, save them for next week. But let's at least do our reinforcements this week, because it's always a fun what we got.
I got nothing.
There you go. Fantastic. Have a night, everybody. Kyle, what'd you get this week?
I got.
No, you didn't buy something. I went to you next as a joke because I thought you'd get nothing.
Siege Thundercracker. And what is the other one? I just fucking had it. Twin Twist from the Wreckers.
Right on.
How are they?
Both oddly loosened laces.
I've dated women like that.
They're all right.
Yeah. Right on. Right, Thomas, buddy. How about you?
I got Studio Series 86 Optimus.
Right on.
That's a phenomenal toy.
I ended up getting my first Taobao thing. I ordered from Taobao through Superbuy. Let me tell you, it was not an easy experience. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I still don't know what I was doing. But I got these motherfuckers. These
modular dudes.
Yeah, these China mecha spirits. I got fucking 6 of these. These
Can you
are.
send me a link for those, Scott?
Yeah.
Later?
Good luck reading it, dude. I'll gladly send you a link. Good luck.
So there's some sort of building toy, but it's also transforming.
Yeah, I mean, look at this bad boy. This is the one I'm going to put together first, because he goes from like this kind of 4-legged spider insect monster nightmare Katie did to a goddamn snowmobile to a robot.
That's the, this one.
Yeah.
Actually, that bug mode kind of looks like the Frenzy Rumble from Galaxy Force.
I kind of thought maybe like a Weta, one of those Weta crickets.
A Weta? Yeah.
Yeah. So let me.
the large one.
Let me grab number 2 here. Number 2 is one that I really love too. This is a robot that turns into a helicopter and a wasp. So, yeah. There we go. He's my new Waspinator now. And then they all combine. They all combine to a giant fucking robot. So I'm going to end up doing a review on these eventually.
Coming from Taobao, how much was it like total with the shipping costs and everything, like using the middleman?
I think it was about $80 for all of them.
Well, not bad.
Yeah. And then they ended
And
up.
they were like, what, $5-10 a pop?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like $5 over there. Yeah. And then, like, it was, I think it was 30 something, and then maybe 64 shipping, but then I got a refund on the shipping because it wasn't as much as they thought it was going to be. So I ended up getting like $7 or $8 back.
That's so great.
So, yeah, not bad. Tef, did you get anything this week, man?
No, it's still the drought here. I'm still waiting for my packages. I got one pre-order that it says like preparing, so I'm waiting for that one.
Right on.
But I just got my pre-order locked in for Missing Link RC on Amazon.gp on Japanese Amazon.
Right on. It's
Good
because it's March 6th there.
Exactly. That's why I saw it. I just went over there. They're both available. Total with shipping, it's $158. Canadian.
Tef is a man who understands time zones, obviously. I appreciate that about you, buddy. And Pete, buddy, did you have any reinforcements?
You're wise to save me for last.
I bet I am. That's why I did it, because you haven't been here for a while.
I haven't, and I got a lot of stuff, and I can't remember what I said the last time, so we'll skip a few things.
Back up,
So-
Pete swinging for the fences.
So I got an extra Knight Rider crossover figure.
Right on.
Nice.
I got that for Christmas. I got.
How was that figure?
Amazing, excellent.
Why
Awesome.
extra?
Huh?
Why extra? Why a second one?
One to
Well,
be
I got it
car.
Exactly.
Yep,
I got
he called
one
it.
for my one. Yeah, one is gonna be Car / Garth, and then the other one's gonna. I just have to figure out how to do a few things.
Fucking nerds
So-
represent.
Yep. I got the X-Men crossover Transformers Blackbird, which is blue for some reason. I don't remember if I was. Well, I got the GI Joe crossover Cup, GI Joe
was that?
crossover his
That's
tank
a better one.
Megatron. I got 2 more crossover Turtles, so now I have all 4 Turtles.
Nice.
Okay, I got a KO Masterpiece Ratchet. I got KFC's Simba, aka Victory Leo. I got a 6-inch transforming vehicle Voltron. I got what else did I get? I got the DNA kit upgrade kit for Motormaster. I got a KO of Machine Robo Rescues fighter jet, whatever he's called, and I got an original version of that. Let's see, what else did I get? Mastermind Creations Joker and Mastermind Creations Blue Batman, and I got 2 of the before and after Sigma 6, aka 6 guns. I got the US colors and the the Japanese colors, and I think that might be it. Oh, and I got the Turbo Punk, aka the Master Builder Fans Hobby Hot Rod. That's kind of Energon-ish, and I think that's X Transbots Double Punch and X Transbots Cup.
Right on. Holy hell.
I think that's all of it. I honestly, there might have been more, but the rest of my figures are all like regular action figures that aren't Transformers. Yeah, but
I think next time will be just faster to just ask him what he did not get.
Yeah, seriously.
Pretty much. Well, no, I mean, at this point, I've petered out. No, as far as fun is
Because
concerned,
it's
what
funny,
I've got-
because that's your name too.
Yes, thank you. So after this, it's probably going to be a while before I get anything of consequence.
Damn, man, that's holy
But
hell.
it's been what, 6 months, 5 months, 4 months?
Yeah, it's been
4
a little
months.
while.
Then
Been a
yes,
little
it's
while.
November, right?
Yeah.
I posted on the link, I want to say yesterday. It's that third party I want to get. It's that Cheetor with the pink rewind and eject, because that Cheetor looks so much like TransTac Cheetor.
Yeah, looks
on.
good.
Oh my God, it is 9:42, man. We didn't even do an entire show. We cut out a section. God damn. I want to thank everybody for watching, especially Belucius, Noah, Dwayne Marsh, Technical Jim. Jesus, there's somebody else over here that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Tef. I forgot Tef was in the chat as well.
Wait, I got one more. I got one more.
One more. Go ahead.
One more. I got the Fantastic Model Marf, the Fans Toys Ultra Magnus.
I'd like to thank Pete for propping up the economy.
All by myself.
Yeah, all by yourself. And I'll tell you what.
This is what happens when somebody in your family dies and you get a pretty decent inheritance.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And you don't know how to manage money.
Didn't need to know that. Pete does some amazing reviews. Please check out Pete's channel. I Slip Coca Liso. So does Tef. Pete does them in Chinese and English and what have you. Tef does them in French and English. Please check out Ugly Wretch and his channel, Belucius in Phoenix. Ninja Bill over on his channel does an amazing job. Please go over and check out Ultra Megatronus' channel. It has a great crew. I checked out Danny Dolphins. I've not really spoken to Danny Dolphin, but I do like her content. I did check out a few of Danny Dolphin's live streams. I will say that the most recent one, aging as a toy collector, whenever you're getting older and what do you do? I felt so old. It's just like apparently according to that, is it curl up and die, fucker. It was pretty much. Guess it's time for you to go. Oh my God, Corey, you need to start doing reviews again. I love you. I want to see that, man.
The thing with the AI, I'm only allowed to do like 4 photos a day.
Dude, I was doing reviews before AI was even a pipe dream. You don't need AI. Some of the best shit out there. You don't need to draw to do reviews. You need to own the toy. Not even then. There was a guy I used to watch that did video game reviews, and he did it by ripping off the stuff from other channels. He would just go to another channel that did the game and take their footage and review the game. It's like, you fucking genius. That's 100% pure profit, baby. And all the folks that listen afterwards, thank you so very much. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Bien bonsoir.
Oh,
see you in like 6 months.
Con bon moi, motherfuckers. And a big thanks going out to Draven Holt for joining the Patreon once again. Thank